It's 9:03 on Friday, October 10th. Many of us in the upper 40s now. It was a cold morning, then partly sunny between 65 and 70 later. Good morning, I'm John Aaron.
I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story, we're now into day 10 of Shutdown 2025. The financial challenges are really starting with federal workers not getting a full paycheck today. And there's growing concern about military personnel soon missing their paychecks. More from WTOP's Mitchell Miller today on the Hill.
Senate Majority Leader John Thune says the pay cut hits people across the country, as well as here in the Washington area, where tens of thousands of federal employees live and work.
Food banks and other nonprofits around the country are bracing for increased demand from federal employees, especially here in the National Capital Region.
As for military pay, Virginia Congresswoman Jen Kiggins has a bill with nearly 150 co-sponsors to pay men and women of the armed services during the shutdown. But House Speaker Mike Johnson says it's up to Senate Democrats to pass the GOP continuing resolution. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, meanwhile, says Republicans need to negotiate.
Donald Trump and Republican leaders in Congress need to sit down with Democrats and have a serious negotiation to fix health care.
On Capitol Hill, Mitchell Miller, WTOP News.
Now, the shutdown is expected to continue into next week. No votes to potentially end it are scheduled in the Senate today. In fact, senators are not expected back in session until Tuesday afternoon.
Some business owners around here say they're feeling the effects of the shutdown and some Trump administration policies. WTOP's Kate Ryan reports.
Omar Lasso is with the Wheaton and Kensington Chamber of Commerce.
We have a large concentration of retail, large concentration of small business, large concentration of immigrant-owned businesses.
Fear of immigration enforcement has caused a steep drop in business, especially for Wheaton area restaurant owners.
And I've been asking my restaurant owners, how are your sales compared to a year ago? And I'm getting 30% down, 25% down.
That, coupled with the federal government shutdown, is battering local businesses, he says.
It's just been like a perfect storm.
Lasso told the Montgomery County Council's Economic Development Committee that those small businesses need support to avoid having to close. Kate Ryan, WTOP News.
Election 2025 on WTOP. Republican Winsome Earl Sears and Democrat Abigail Spanberger went head-to-head last night in their only debate, spotlighting sharp divides in Virginia's high-stakes race for governor. WTOP's Ellen Etter reports.
Earl Sears, trailing in the polls, came out swinging, interrupting Spanberger and pressing her with pointed questions throughout the fiery debate, including this exchange about political violence. After the moderator's question, Earl Sears speaks first, then Spanberger.
President Trump said, quote, "I hate my opponent and I don't want the best for them." Is there a place for that kind of political speech?
As I've said before, I would not say that.
In her response to the question that you asked, my opponent proved my point, which is when violent rhetoric comes from her side of the aisle, she refuses to denounce it. And this is why I say you are not
Earl Sears.
my enemy.
She has her 30
and I
seconds.
wish you would stop using language like that.
That audio courtesy of WAVY television. Earl Sears blasted Spanberger for not calling for the Democratic candidate for Attorney General Jay Jones to drop out of the race. He has apologized for text messages he sent to a Republican colleague in which he theoretically would kill the former Virginia House Speaker. Alan Etter, WTOP News.
She was trying to ride home from school on a bike, but the local student never made it. WTOP's Mike Murillo has the story.
This is every parent's worst nightmare and every educator's greatest fear. No parent should lose a child.
Montgomery County School Superintendent Thomas Taylor speaking after an 11-year-old girl was struck and killed by a school bus. The girl, police say, was heading home from Earl B. Wood Middle School at the time.
We do know that there were several children who were on the bus who did call 911 to report the collision.
Shira Goff with Montgomery County Police. At the scene, crash reconstruction teams did their work. It could be weeks before this investigation is complete. The bus just left the same school the girl left, Taylor says.
We grieve together with the family and the community, and we are wrapping our arms of support around them in every way imaginable.
In Aspen Hill, Mike Murillo, WTOP News.
The name of the girl who died has not been released.
Coming up on WTOP.
The retailer known for its big yellow boot is coming to Pentagon City. I'm Steve Dresner.
Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.